Hi guys, welcome to us checking out Project Thea's demo during the Next Fest. This is, let's bring the stores page up. This game, I never heard of it until I saw it on the Next Fest demos, and it's basically like a post-apocalyptic card-based strategy game with some overland travel, like a hex crawl system and so on. Looks fairly interesting. Release date says 20th of August. I don't think that's the actual game page here says 20th of November 2025 is when this is due to come out. So if you like what you see when you're watching this demo, you should probably put it on your wish list and let the devs know. And this is by Muha Games, the Eerie Forest Studios. Muha Games are the publisher as well. I don't think I've ever heard of these guys before, but I do like the art style they've got going on here. So we're going to give this game a good check out. We'll probably stick with it for about an hour or so, at least until the demo is done. As always, being a demo, being in development still, not released yet, take any performance issues or any weirdnesses that look with a bit of a grain of salt. There may be changes to the final product of the game, because this is probably an earlier slice of the game. Their development branch might be a bit different from what's currently out on the demo, but they're not far away from release. Let's have a quick look at the settings, see what kind of settings we can get. So you can set your refresh rates and display full screen mode. There are audio sliders here as well. I noticed when I looked at this earlier, the music is in the middle, but it's also at 100%. So either they're making it so you can really crank that bad boy all the way up, you know, or this slider hasn't been configured correctly yet. Same with the SFX volume, so I don't know what's going on there. There are no access for other and hotkeys at this point, but again, demo. That's probably why. So yeah, let's get into a new game and see what we get. Future features. Oh, cool. So they've got co-op as a future feature, roguelike powers, lots of events, character to unlock, various map sizes, crafting systems, and so on. More city mechanics. I don't really know what any of these mean, because I haven't really looked too deeply into this other than just some of the pictures and a brief skim of what the game's about. So, yeah. Let's continue. So in other words, they've got a lot more to bring to this game than what we're going to see in this demo. So we can create a character. We can also, you know, randomize the name. Can we actually put a actual name in? Yeah. So I'm Iron Wolf, obviously. Dwarborg alloy race. So is that like a robot race? They face disdain from their full-blooded kin who view them as a weaker and outside tradition. Despite this, other races recognize their exceptional strength. Interesting. Folklore alloys. They're rare and highly diverse in appearance and nature, often treated with the same mistrust as the full-blooded folklores. Interesting. A Femorc alloy. Okay, so this is basically like orcs. Orcs. They're especially males, face rejection from all sides, aggressive by nature, and feared by other races. Yep. Beast alloy. Ooh, it's like he's got scales. Look at that scaly chin. Ooh, that's weird. They are rare. Their existence is long held a secret of the Thea, born of unions between sentient beasts, or scientist beasts, what? Sentient beasts and humans. Elven under construction. So they basically got some of the fantasy tropes in here. Gobs? Oh my god, we can be goblins. Yes, dorks. Literally called dorks. Oh, we're going to play one of these if I ever play this full game. Thrive among their kind as dorks openly embrace intermixing and defiance of their Femorc oppressors. Aw, stealthy in nature. Look at these guys though. They're just like, oh, I just want to dig things. So these are like the dwarven race, I guess. And then folklore alloys are probably like humans. Are we gonna go with an orc? I think we're gonna go with an orc. I do like me an orc. And then, yeah, there's female and male versions. So you can do that as well. Why do they they get like a little dragonfly friend and I don't. Boo. What are these? Starting group, Sakuholic. I don't know what that means, but okay. We got a Rambot. Do I pick these or no? These are just things. I don't know what this does, so we're just going to leave it alone. Starting cards are 6. We get to preview those. So we get a drone, resonance protocol, anabolic e-shots, and then we can restore things. So I guess we can fix ourselves up. Cool. We can change the body. Oh my god, that looks good. Yes, I love the color palettes at play here. What are we gonna go with? I think this. This just looks the shit, yeah. You what, mate? Oh, he's a cheeky one. Look at him, he's like, yeah. Oh, he's a sad one. It's gotta be this dude. It's gotta be this dude. I quite like this. And we can change his color as well. That's a nice little bit of customization. I mean, you know, we could go for something a bit like this. And go for Thrawn-esque blue, you know. Let's go for, yeah. We are a Throck. There we go. Not quite right, but anyway. But yeah, you got a bunch of attributes. We've got some skills here with engineering, scouting, intimidation. I guess this all comes from the race that we change and so on. These abilities down here, Shard Carrier. Energy shards can have a detrimental, even fatal effect to most sentient beings who try to move them. Alloys are among the very few who can defy this. Tech Core Tune. I thought that said tuner then. I was like, what? During battle, applies a Tech's Core Tune on the character. On this unit's turn, start, activate and lose counter. I don't understand this. Oh my goodness. I don't know how any of this is going to play out. So there's a bunch of stuff here that we will learn as we go, I suppose. Hint of the day. Consuming quality meals during camp increases stats of your units. Excellent.
Welcome, Alloy.
Wake up, Alloy. Rebooting sensory connectors, activating brain function diagnostics, calculating survival odds. Never tell me the odds. Survival odds? Who? Who's talking to me? What happened? Or, oh, I've got a terrible case of deja vu. My brain was almost fried, right? We need to rescue some children stuck in the wasteland, and I'm in charge, and you're the AI assisting me. Got it. Let's go. No, that's skipping the tutorial. Let's not.
Analyzing data.
Connection re-established. Cognitive functions confirmed. Excellent. I am the AI interfaced with you via the twin hood on your arm. A legally distinct Pip-Boy, you know. And the display you see when observing the world. Despite my strict recommendations, you were awakened prematurely. According to my calculations, this has caused near-catastrophic brain damage to your brain. As a result, you may experience severe memory loss and disorientation. Please confirm if you are receiving the information and can respond. Yes, I hear you. What's happening? Emergency protocols activated. Request for detailed data denied. Oh shit. Basic information package implemented. You are the Alloy awakened in the project 78 hours, 23 minutes and 34 seconds ago. You are the only being able to interface with me directly and thus vital to the project's survival and function. Please activate medical scans. Your team will assist. Do not panic. The HUD will shift so I can monitor your progress. You will now enter medical skill challenge. Begin medical procedures. Oh, alright, I'll begin this checkup then. Medical 40. Well, my medical is 15, so I'm probably bad at that. What does it mean to connect to you directly? Can you tell me more about skill challenges? Let's do that. Certainly, when a situation requires more finesse than combat, you may choose or be forced to use your skills to resolve it. But you and your party act as a team, always. So first, it will be your group skill that determines the base bonus for the challenge. Main skill 100% and 2 highest skills for the rest of the team. Alright, that's cool. If you look at the top left of this event screen, you should see your current party group skill. So that's up here. All right. Take a look at the group preview at the bottom of this screen. For a quick look at the top left of the screen and the event screen to see your group skills, it is good practice to check those before making decisions and see what you're best at. So it's not that I have 15 medical, the group has 15 medical among us. I have 7. Okay. So that starting group were actually NPCs with us, I guess, and they all had their own skills. Like the soundtrack already, I'm gonna say. I do like this. It's got a good vibe. Secondly, individual characters, including yourself, may put extra effort, spending energy to do so, and push for a better result. In that instance, your character's challenge appropriate domain and skill will add to the modifiers. Throughout the ages, Thea has existed in accordance with the laws of domains, an unseen force shaped by and shaping the people, creatures, and land. Though once thought to be governed solely by the gods, scholars have noted that even deities seem bound to certain domains, suggesting dependence rather than rulership. Okay, so technology, magic, divine, darkness, and so on. They're like... I'm seeing a rock, paper, scissor-ish mechanic here and light versus dark mechanic going on. Okay, cool. Let's begin the checkup then. 40% success chance. Yeah. Boost your success chance with the character. Each character used costs 2 energy. If the roll fails, you can re-roll once for 25 something supplies. Okay. Okay, well, we have this guy here, so what, I just plop him down. Now we have a 68% chance. And this guy here, 96% chance. Let's do it. We can't fail, right? Yeah! So we'll accept that. Mission update, medical examination complete. Subject, Femorc, twin alloy, 001A, physical condition optimal, cognitive functions impaired but stable. Look, I'm an orc. Okay, just deal with it. Good, this is acceptable. Note each challenge you attempt carries consequences. Success may strengthen you and your group. Failure may cause negative effects or even the loss or gain of resources. Nice. This doesn't look like the Voyager demo anymore. Oh, right, yes, I didn't change the thing. One moment. Thank you for pointing that out, Monk. I need to change my categories. There we go. I'm not going to change the title with every demo we check out, but we should just be in games and demos now. I don't think this game has a category on Steam, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Voyager demo was good though, I really enjoyed it. It is still Mad Max style though. Yeah, that's it, we just went to the desert, we beamed down, and then we found an orc. So, you know, instead of Neelix and the Kazon. So, they've really changed the art design for the Kazon here, look. It's very strange, I don't get it. But okay, who am I to judge? You know, I think actually, let's put me up here. There's no UI up here. Maybe this would be good for the whole gameplay. Each challenge you attempt carries consequences. Success may strengthen your group. Failure, negative effects, loss of resources. Okay, we got to that. Skill challenges have consequences. Resources may be lost. I think I'm following. Hey, boss, you're back on your feet. Great, I managed to find us some extra supplies. So this is one of my buddies. It's a drill dude. Nice. Since your brain's still fuzzy, let's make sure we check your inventory in the camp when we're out of exploring to make sure we're not running low on supplies. Anyway, I'll prepare a car and I added some equipment I had spare. I'm sure that AI of yours has more to say. Okay, thank you. Talking drill robot. You've met one of your group. Good. They are trained to aid you. Your link to me makes you unique, and as such, you lead the Project Thea expeditions and oversee aspects of the colony management. In fact, try pressing the group preview button at the bottom right of this event screen. You'll see I've organized a dossier of your team, stats, and other info. Continue your mission to the wasteland when ready. So group preview is here. What is that? Bug report. Okay. Hence the bug. Oh, look, I've got like a little crown. Like, yes, I'm in charge! Nice! Access denied, group modifiers offline. Interesting. I wonder if that's because it's just the demo and they haven't added this in yet, or if that's a thing you have to unlock as you go along anyway. Alright, cool. So this is my group. We've got this weird flying bug person with a pistol. We have these guys, and we got a walking quadruped tank thing. Cool. And then we got an inventory here. We got a mask, we got some plastics, we got supplies, we got orange juice. Oh, hex chems. No, don't drink that then. Or maybe we should. Maybe that is orange juice to a robot orc. And then there's my actual stuff. I put that on. It doesn't show on the character preview. Boo. Okay. That gives me an extra energy, +2 to rituals and 1 to meditate, whereas this gives energy, explore, and loot. I think I'll stick with that. There's a cooking system. Yes! I knew I liked this game from the start. The mission. You were prematurely activated against my directives to investigate a distress signal from cryomagic pods, or C-pods, detected in the wasteland. Data suggests several human miners were inside and may have been awakened by unauthorized personnel. Explore the area to locate the C-pods. Last known data suggests the research facility surrounded by a yellow energy dome. Any other advice? Yes, a few tips. Take a moment to read the question mark icons found on most of my screen HUD. They provide useful data. If you run out of MP, you can't move. Press the hourglass symbol, bottom right, to end the turn. Okay, let's get moving then. I'll figure it out as I go along. Event rewards penalty summary. Okay, so energy 2, damage 2 points of energy due to the skill check. Damaged another 2 for that. So we added that guy. We gain XP, medical buffs, supplies, hex chems, plastics, and a mask. Ooh. Oh, okay, so we're here. And I guess that's our quest marker. The project. Very cool. Okay. Don't know what these are. Region inactive. Not yet being visited by the player. Ah, got it. Okay. What is that? Region activated. Okay. Activated regions spawn enemy groups on the map and contribute towards difficulty and progression. Got it. Okay. That looks like a combat encounter. We may not want to go there. And that's the dome. Well, let's go here. Boom. And do we do anything here? Okay, so these are just camera center points. Map markers we can turn on and off. And show resources. So how do I know how much, like, movement I have? It's we can see I've got... Oh, here it is. Right. 15 out of 20. Cool. Well, let's just go there. Missing children signal site. Enter costs 1 movement. Okay. Scanners are picking up a faint signal from the lost C-pods. It seems to be coming from the lower level of the research structure. Please note my data suggests these facilities may have retained many of their original security protocols, including the force field ahead. There is a steel-reinforced console that is no longer covered by the field. Breaking it won't be easy, but it should create an opening for us to push inside. So technology and engineering, we should approach this technically, use the tools to break the console and disable the force field. It will cost us 40 energy. Oh, it's a 40 energy requirement. So again, group preview. We've got 22 as a group skill. And then we can try to have somebody push themselves to gain more. Well, this guy's more engineering, so... Or we could break the console is just 16. And we have 6 athletics. Come on, I'm an orc. I can break things. I have another 4. 2. Yeah. None here at all. we might find that more difficult than we think. How do we get energy back? Replenish 1 point after camping. Okay, so we'd need to camp to do that. Right. Alright, let's try an engineering skill check. Let's put you there. We've got 74% chance. Let's do it. 29. Nice. So it's like a D100 system, I guess. Mission update. I'm pleased to record your cognitive and physical functions are returning. You have successfully bypassed the console's security and disabled the force field locally. The lobby of the facility was unlocked and unguarded, and there appear to be several humanoids tied up and locked in the storage room that we are now approaching. Okay, who are they?
Data.
Air filtering systems activated in the room. The people inside will regain consciousness momentarily. From their rugged clothes, malnutrition levels, and scrap equipment, I deduce they are wasteland folk, most likely from some form of banditry. Speak to them. Like the skull with the helmet on it, just attached as a shoulder pauldron. You know, it's like, yo, that's cool. Imprisoned bandits slowly rise. They're a rough mix of folks, all hardened. One eyes you with unexpected relief and speaks up. The others look unsure of their fate. We have the situation under control. No need for a filthy mongrel sack of balls to rescue us. Fuck. Shit, sorry. Yeah. I escaped the mothers to be free of their purity crap, but when I get angry I get shitty. And you're so male, but that's fine. Yes, that's acceptable here. You're making this awkward. Look, yeah, my unit was holding, but the obstacles here are way beyond their skill level. I'll be straight with you. We got beaten like dumb male cubs. Ship, sorry. There I go again. Can we just leave? You probably should. Thank you for sharing what you could with me. Tell me anything you know about some of the children or the C-pods from the project and you're free to go. Yeah, these are probably the people that activated them. I have some neurological complications. Can you tell me more of the Femox, of how I fit into it? Nah. Just tell me about the other stuff. Yeah, the facility is clearly an offshoot of Stork Industries, maybe a pilot program from the project. I came here thinking I had an advantage looting the place, but it turns out it's way above my old character level, my old clearance levels. Anyway, the lab you're after is on the floor below us. Room 125B, but watch out, this place was clearly working on cyber folklore enhancements and some specimens got loose. Not my fault! Anyway, are we good to go? Go.
Summary.
The bandits departed hastily and left us the reward. One of them seems to be hovering. Looks like they want to join us. No, leave. The signal from the C-pods comes from the lower floor. We need to continue the exploration. Okay. Let's have the bandit join us. Why not? What could go wrong? We have gained the awesome elf basher. Did you name yourself? He's a dork. Nice. He's a glow boxer. Darkness adult with a weapon. Okay, you know, that's cool. Mission update. You cleared a floor in what I refer to as POIs, or points of interests, in the wastelands. You might have noticed that a POI may be re-entered if it has more than one floor or area to explore. For example, once we stop talking here, you will see this POI will still be on my map. Some POIs will trigger immediate combat, others will require your skills. Once the final floor is cleared, the POI will disappear from the map, but a resource will become available from scavenging in the camp. Okay, so now what? The children we are searching for should be located on the next floor in the POI you are in now. Go back in, clear the floor, and complete the mission. Alternatively, continue the exploration of the wastelands and return to Project when you run out of supplies, and restock and sell the goods that you've gathered. Okay, so Project is like the home base, well, city base, where we go and, like, act as a hub. Also, have you tried accessing the camp yet? Would you like a quick debriefing in that area? Yeah, tell me more about that. I may as well. When you run out of MP, you're wounded, or you're in an encounter, or wish to progress crafting, cooking, or exploration in the area, you may press the buttons located at the bottom left of the UI. The buttons will lead to the camp, group, inventory, meals, and equipment screens. Okay, right. So end turn is the camp. But then there's camp actions there. Camping is an essential part of the progress. Camping, you can perform such actions like ending turn, improving health, scouting, crafting, cooking, checking party inventory, and deck. Okay. Let's have a look at the group now that we've got this other dude with us. Let's see what he can do then. So he has, 7 strength, 4 defense, 12 hit points. He can do scouting, he can do intimidation, and he has some athletics. Alright. Not bad. Okay. I encourage you to inspect the question mark on the screens for detail as well, and hover your mouse over the icons and objects for tooltips. Yep, figured that out.
Mission parameters.
Each area you enter, typo, has, or it's meant to be, I don't know, maybe it's part of like the lingo in the world. Exploration progress. In the middle of the area hex, there is an eye icon. Hover over it to see how much you've scouted. Ah, okay. You can use supplies to perform scouting camp actions. The more exploration progress you have in the area, the more POIs will become available until you reach 100%. Note that every explored area will generate more enemies, at least until you clear all of the POIs. These enemies will then rush to attack the project during the lunar cycle. What? Yikes. So now what? This is all the data I have the bandwidth to share right now. Please continue your exploration, Alloy. Understood. Alright. So, yeah, that region activated. The region spawns enemy groups on the map and contribute toward the world difficulty. Got it. Oh my god, there's an ice cream van over there. Ice cream truck. But we should probably continue with this, because, we're only checking out the demo for less than an hour, so... You're approaching the inner lab from the data gathered thus far. This place is where the C-pods were held. I was able to access some visual data. They are indeed several C-pods. Their functionality critical. We have mere minutes before they fail and the inhabitants perish. Good job I came in now instead of going for ice cream. There is a group of folklores guarding the pods. Kill them! So GNet, there is a control panel on the wall with a GNet hack. We can try to hack the pods remotely from here to safely awaken the children. We'll worry about the folklores afterwards. Or the folklores, they look unsure of what they want to do. Our friend mentioned they are old laws. That and these Zladola may be breaking them. Try to invoke the demon laws to have them leave the children. Holy shit. I invoke the demon law! Attack them. Combat. Easy difficulty. Let's do combat. Let's get a good look at what that looks like. My way of playing would be do the GNet hacking shit. But I like that there's auto combat as well. I noticed it was like difficulty chances. Whoa, look at this dude. Like a beast man thing going on, and another one. And we got like a toad person. Ooh. Okay. Begin battle. Seeing as, we're checking out the systems for the sake of the demo, I'd like to look at what combat actually looks like. The unit with the golden crown, right bottom is the main. They die, we lose. Kill the enemy main to win. Okay, so really focus in on the enemy. Playing a card costs an action point. So this is a card, it's not just using cards for skills. It's actually got like a tabletop deck. So costs an action point. Normally you have 2 per turn. Units attack after you end your turn. There is no enemy unit on the opposite side. Attacks hit the main instead. Okay. Units can be placed on the battlefield are marked with crowns, stars, and other such some stuff. Other cards are single-use abilities. So it's not just the people we put down, we have ability cards as well. Domain interactions can cause additional effects such as trample or retaliation. Yeah, because we have those, like, again, it's like a causality wheel or whatever you want to call it, weakness wheel. Like an element system. Additional info can be found on the question mark. Alright. So, this guy right here is the one we need to defeat. So can I just put anybody down? Like, we can start with the strategic drone and just plop him right in the middle. I don't know if that's a good play or not. Okay, so he's going to hit this dude. I don't know what he's just done there. Unit is in preparation and will not attack during its next attack phase. Oh, right, okay. That was a bad idea. So I've got two. Let's put one of these down as well. I'm out of action points. Oh, did that take 2 to drop that dude? I guess it did. How would I have determined that ahead of time? I guess there must have been something. So that means he's got blight immunity. Okay. During battle, applies a power leech on the character. On the unit's turn start, apply disarm 1 on a random enemy. Tech core tune, repair field, blight immunity. Okay, well, end turn. Enemy turn. Down he goes. He's just coming straight in. I guess they're prepping. Yeah. So everybody has a preparation phase. Okay, I get it. He's armored as well. When hit, reduce combat damage equal to ability level. So he's gonna reduce by 2. Nice, and you can move them. You can move people around. Okay. We got side cards now. Restore protocol, heals 6 of a type of drone or shield. Alright. Well, I'm gonna put this guy down. And I still have 1 AP left, so I'm gonna put myself down as well. Boom. Alright, damn, that's a lot of abilities. On the unit's start turn, activate and lose counter. Simple mechanical out. Okay. Let's go. Boom. Oof, so he did 2 damage to my guy. Okay. Wow, that's pretty high. That's a tank right there. Pretty high level of health. Oh, they're getting some more down. So those guys, that guy was able to be put down and attack. Oh, that was that guy. Okay. Excuse me? What just happened there? Did I just summon something? I guess I did. Yeah, it creates a simple mechanical unit. Right. That's exactly what it does then. Now I get it. Okay, so we just made a drone. That's cool. That's a cool ability. But, you know what I could do is put that there and just say, you know what? Yeah, no. Or do I have to put it on top of him? How do I do that? I guess I can't. Alright, we're going to put him down instead. And we're going to put... him there. Yeah. Can I change who they're going to attack, by the way? I don't think I can I? Yeah, I can't seem to change who they are going to attack. Alright, well, we'll just stick with it. I don't really play very many of these types of games. Like Hearthstone, I never played, you know. Did I just... Uh-oh. The game froze for a second. Yikes. Alright, nice. Nice. They have pretty weak attacks. Like, these guys can only hit for 4, so Whoa, he just... What did you just do? He just played some kind of grenade on me or something, I think. That's right, get one back. Oof, did he just get whacked? I think he did. Yeah, they're playing some kind of effect on my guys. Okay. Did they take out my other guy then? They must have done. I didn't notice that. This is the thing with these card games. I'm not used to playing them, so keeping track of this action, I have trouble with. Like, all this stuff that's happening, I have no idea what's going on. Oh my god. Alright. What does this do? So that'll heal a drone. That'll increase some strength, and that'll restore somebody. Well, I may as well play that. I guess you play these cards on you. I thought you had to put them on the field and they would restore a neighboring unit. Resonance Protocol, so we can reduce an enemy. What is it reducing? It's taking something down by 6, but I don't know what. Their health, their defense, what? And then it heals someone else. Let's try it on that. Oh yeah, it takes his health down. Alright. That's all I can play though. Gotta say, it needs some battle music. It's kind of lacking battle music right now. Yeah. Let's put our own on. Hell yeah. Oh, primal hunger. Dude's biting my robots. That's not good. He's doing soul strike, soul strike. Did he just heal? Son of a bitch. Actually, that might be a bit loud. That was drowning out my microphone. Or it looked like it was. Okay, well, they just took out... Did that drone just move on its own? How dare you? Don't do that. Alright, player's turn. I'm gonna move my guy here, like that. What else can I do? Restore protocol or experiment? 10 health and then a fireball? Hell yes! Let's do it! I'm gonna do it on me. Actually, I don't need the 10 health, do I? This guy might. No, they haven't really taken any damage. Do it anyway, whatever. Fireball. Oh, everybody... Oh, and then... What? What did I just do? Did I just belch fire at my own blight? I blighted the only person who is like... I did not understand that was going to potentially blight one of my own people. He's the only one who isn't immune to blight. What is this nonsense? Oh my god. Okay, well that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Don't do science in the middle of a fight, guys. In the middle of combat, never do a scientific experiment. Oh, did we just take him out? I think we did. Did we win? We won! Get shreked! Ta-da! In the final version of the game that's released, maybe there will be combat music. But it kind of needs a bit of something, you know? Okay, so we gained Grivs, whatever the heck that is. In post-fall Slavia, Griv serves as a currency. Ah! Okay. Mission update. You have demonstrated superiority in combat. The folklores are defeated and the sea pods can be accessed to ensure safe extraction. So a stork shuttle will collect the children for secure transport back to the project. Alright, let's send them home safely and leave. I'm gonna say we probably can't just travel back with the shuttle. They'll be like, no. We gain a human, 17, for the city. So the city population goes up. We got an energy shard. Goes up by another 30. Darkness domain STL files. Sigil transfer lattice files contain blueprints for specific project structures. And we gain circuit boards.
Mission summary.
Mission summary, you dealt with the distress signal and cleared the POI. I estimate your efficiency levels as satisfactory. You may now proceed to find the project and explore other POIs on the way in order to gain resources and further our databanks with histories of the wastelands. Anything else I should know?
Data.
I can briefly summarize the data I have provided thus far. Yeah, you already told us about that. Oh, you're giving me a divine heart. Wow. Okay. Giving me resources for that. Nice. Well, guys, we need to go to the ice cream truck. Actually, it looks like we're out of movement points entirely, so we're gonna hit the camp. My systems are still operating at suboptimal levels. I was therefore forced to calculate the probabilities of your current progress rather than being able to follow it precisely. My calculations, you have likely encountered a combat situation and have wounded party members. If so, may I remind you to go to camp, which, by my estimations, you have already done. Since this automated message is activated, there you will see the extent of your party's injuries. Industries? Damn, I'm losing my ability to read. Okay, thanks. Okay, so that was the camp action, right? So we can see healing here, territory control, exploring the magic forest. Okay, interesting. We can do quick recon. Alright. Who might need healing, though? I don't think anybody really does, do they? This guy got effed up, but he's now fully healed again. He only has 7 health, so... This guy didn't show up as a combatant, though. We couldn't actually use him. He wasn't... Or maybe it's just not part of the card draw? Or do I have to... I can give these guys gear. And... God, he's got a bottle. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't understand how that works. Okay, let's go here to the ice cream truck. Oh, there's another POI there. Suspicious ice cream truck. There's no such thing.
Awaiting alloy input.
I would like to draw our attention to the colorful vehicle at the side of the road. It has been walking. Yes, walking behind us for some time. God, it's Baba Yaga's ice cream truck. Oh, no. Well, even Baba Yaga has to get a job at some point, right? And I like this, like, nice scream. Oh my god. I can respect, times are hard. Being the boogeyman does not, being an ancient witch does not exactly pay very well. Okay. And sometimes they've got to take up a second job. Selling ice cream seems like a legitimate one. Oh, it is selling refreshments and sweets and ice cream. An elderly humanoid female is waving at us. It's Baba Yaga. Oh my god, attack it! Let's see what she has for us. I'm sure this is... Oh god, look at this thing. You've got a friggin' Xbox controller. Welcome, my dearies, welcome. I saw your heroic exploits, the daring rescue of those sweet little darlings from the clutches of the beasties and the confines of the lab. Or at least... that you tried. In other words, I've not been programmed to know whether you succeeded in that mission or not, so I'm going to say you did it or didn't. Maybe. I assume the little younglings are what you might want to, well, acquire. I have some in good health. You're a slave trader? Oh my god, you're a child catcher. 5 supplies, 50 grivs, a nice group of good kids. Or if you're broke and cold-hearted, I do have some good ice cream to sell you. You sell children, human children? Well, not always, but sometimes. Supply and demand. Younglings are back in demand now that folklores have regained our strength. Many feed off the children's innocence, as it were. And then there are the settlements like yours, though none as large. They will rescue kiddies, and I merely make it possible for a price. And who are you, and how is an ice cream / children van a good business out here? I am Xenia, a humble businesswoman. The sweets sold well before the fall, and they sell just as well now. Folks like sugar. Can't argue. The little lost lambs like the ones you found are not so rare. Some settlements collapse over time and place. Over time. I will reread this. Settlements collapse all over the place and lose their little ones. Supply and demand remains steady. The word time was not even in there. I don't know what I was doing. So a mere 5 supply, 50 grivs for a nice group of good kids. Yeah. How about we take them children from you, witch? Bring it! Her name is Mary Yagar. Oh my gosh. She's got freaky cat bat things. Begin. Mary Yagar. Oh, she gets to go first? What is this nonsense? Whoa. Okay, what are your effects? On this unit start, it restores energy equal to the ability level. On the unit start, activates a lose counter. You can't be targeted by negative effects or enemy cards or abilities for the duration. Unit can attack. Can't attack until preparation ends. Okay. I mean, you know. I could put my dude down first, but we are the tankiest of tanks. I'm just going to drop this guy. I guess we can put both down, can't we? So I'm going to put this guy to one side. Hey. Hey. There we go. Alright, so they're all prepping. Enemy turn. Oh, you're putting your weird cats down. Whack. How dare you? Gonna put my drones down. I suppose I ought to put myself at the back, actually. That would have been an idea. I don't know if you get like an attack bonus to something on the front line. Strategic drone. Right there. Boom! What up? Is in preparation. And the performance protocol. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to use that on you. No valid target. Oh, okay. I can only drop it on a certain type. 6 damage to an enemy unit. But I can't drop it on her or that one? Well, shit. Okay. Oh, don't mark for that. I can discard cards, though. Interesting. How do I put it back down here? I don't know. Okay, let's just put it on me. I will repair myself. There we go. Boom! Suck it. Didn't do a lot of damage. But we're gonna pile it on. Oh, he's here! Yes, the awesome elf basher. Make way. I have a shield. Screw you. Damn, those things hit hard. 7. That's respectable. Oh, that one is anyway. Here's another drone. Okay, I'm going to move you. And we're going to put this guy in, maybe? He's only got 12, but he does a bit of damage. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, in he goes. Did he just eat something? Death feast. Yo, I need to read what that says. Oof. Oof. We can hit a repair on that guy. That'd be good. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. What is this death feast? On any unit die/knock restores health and shield to the enchanted unit. Nice. If we kill somebody, this guy feeds. I like it. That's a decent ability. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to eat the dead. Man, okay, enough with the units here, girl. We get it. Battle aura. Really? You're going to buff that creepy cat? Oh, damn. That's right, keep it coming, keep it coming. I will counterattack. Get wrecked. Yep, he's just healing. Nice. Ooh, that was a heavy hit. Oh, shit. I'm just putting drones down here. Just keep them coming. What is this ability? On a successful attack, loses counter when applied decrease attack by ability level. Interesting. So we just that guy's, that's a debuff. He just got disarmed. Okay. I am gonna drop a repair on you. Get you repaired up. Now I can use this. Is there anyone we can make good use on? If I hit that guy there, that's gonna take 6 of him down. Yeah. And then it healed that guy. I don't like that it picks a random unit to heal. That's a bit strange, but okay. I think we're doing good. Like, we've got plenty of health left. He said, and then that unit almost gets killed. Damn, bro, that was a heavy hit. Trading blow for blow. He just keeps on re-healing, though. That's pretty good. We're raiding the ice cream when she's not looking. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Alright. We're not doing the experiment again, because screw that shit. Death fog. Why would you do that? That affected more of your guys than mine. Oh, she took out one of my units, though. Oh, okay, we're all taking a little debuff, I guess. I guess everybody gets hit with the death fog. That's the nuclear option right there. Well, she's got 5 cards left plus 1 1-star minion. Oh god, she's playing it again. Enough with the death fogging, girl. Leave your gross farts out of this. Oh my god. Alright. Oh boy. There he goes. He's dead. Damn. Wow. Okay, she's starting to slaughter us now after that. That was an ace in the hole right there. That was mean. Wow, she practically cleared the table with those 2 death fogs. But guess what? I have a drone. And I am going to give myself a shot. Just to boost everything. And the drone got it as well? Oh, nice. I got a bonus. I didn't realize it applies to more than one. Wham! Get wrecked. She's down. Didn't even need to do that. Just straight up like drug time. Whack. Nice. Wow, she really did a bit of damage on us there. That death fog really almost changed the whole thing. Runic prisms. Ooh. We got a malfunctioning spanner. Is that a that's a weapon, right? I bet that's a weapon.
Neutralized.
Demonstrated superiority in combat. The Baba Yaga and Mary Yaga and her entourage are defeated. Unfortunately, the spiteful demons have damaged their own van before dying, leaving the contents, including the captive children, severely damaged. We can try to help them. We need medical 37. We got 20 among us for now, plus we can push ourselves for a bit of energy. Stop the damaged van to gain more loot. We probably end up really fucking the kids up though. Oh boy. Help the kids. Let's do this for the kids. Let's see. 28. 65 success chance. Let's do 2. Let's just really bring it home. No! Oh, reroll. Precise success. Perfect.
Summary.
Damn, we just spent a bunch of our supplies. I guess supplies are a thing we're supposed to use, though. You're not supposed to bring them back with us. You managed to save many of the children. They will be sent safely back to the project via the Stork shuttle. Great. Let's go.
Update.
I am reading another distress signal along the old motorway route. You may wish to investigate it. Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. There is that. But also, we're supposed to go back to the project. I kind of feel like we should do that. Okay, let's go back here. We will need to... Let's have a look. Healing is based on a character's medicine. We'll heal 14. That will fully heal us when we do a camp check. That'll fully heal that guy. These guys are fine. They're already fully healed. This guy here got fucked. He's not going to heal up much at all. So if I put him there... Right. We should get some medicine for them. That's going to heal them by 14. What's the difference with this and this? When I drag him, it says 0. I'm gonna guess he won't accept any healing? Let me just test that. Yeah. Like, when I drag a person on there, it tells me how much they're going to heal. And this guy is 0. He's not gonna heal any of it, is he? Oh my. Well, I could tell him to do quick recon. Okay. We can craft as well. I didn't think about that. Bandit shoulder pads. Ooh. A biomonitor. Get a buckler shield. Bunny ears. No. Just no. Wow. There's a lot of stuff you could do in here. Look at this. Wow. That's pretty cool. Craft meals, craft cards. You can craft booster decks. Yo. We need 30 divine hearts. I want to do that, actually. That guy's no good at that. Does anybody else have better crafting? He has 8. Yeah, I could do that for 15 at camp. And I could throw him on there as well. Alright. So that's camp stuff set up. And then if I hit end turn, that all happens. I've analyzed the contents of your inventory and I have identified a meal. While supplies provide you with all the nutrition needed to survive, I'm told they're not what one would describe as tasty. Meals are made from food sources found in the wastelands, pre-fall products that can provide a variety of additional boons when consumed. I'm always nowadays reminded of that scene in Mortal Engines where she cracks open a pack of Twinkies and eats it, and he's like, you're eating that? That's ancient. She's like, yeah, the food from like before lasts forever. It's indestructible. It's just crammed full of chemicals and preservatives. Yep, it's indestructible food. It's like, ew, no. I'm surprised that Hostess allowed them to use their product in that kind of description, as if to say, yep, it's so bad for you because of all the preservatives crammed into it. They allowed it to be depicted that way. We're like, hey, it's publicity, who cares? Anyway, meals are made from sources found in the wasteland, pre-fall products, blah blah blah. So when you next camp, make sure to go to the meal screen and I shall display for you what you have available and the boons they provide. Then simply enjoy only slightly irradiated and mostly Magicem enhanced foodie goodies. Nice. Can I also make my own meals then? Yes, also while camping, check the craft section. Already done that. Yeah, simply click crafting new task under and choose cooking. Okay. If you have the ingredients, I will display the available recipes for you. Otherwise, you can also have a look at the recipes in my databanks to see what ingredients are needed. In fact, ingredients for the classic Slavian bigos have been added to your inventory as we speak. You can also craft items and cards, doing that too. Anything else I should know about camp? There are many functions of the camp. Remember to check the question mark over the screen. Yeah, okay. It's just repeating. Got ketchup, rad grain, like spam, poly cabbage. Damn! Eating plastics here. Microplastics just be everywhere. We got ice cream. We did manage to get some ice cream from that encounter. That's good. So, new task, meal, and you said I can make Golabik. Okay. We can make rolada, basically a wrap. We can make like spam burgers. Oh my gosh. But they said I could make bigos. Where is that? That is this one here. It says I can't make it though, but apparently I can. Taste all dust. We don't have any of that. So you lied, we can't make it, but we will make this instead. That'll give us medical. That gives intimidation. That gives health. Oh, health might be good actually. Let's do that, yeah. Rad grain and like spam to make rolada. Craft. And who can make that for us? They all have 6 as their crafting capability. You could make it for 8. If I move you, that's not going to get that job done, is it? Yeah. We'll have one of these guys go do that. In fact, we'll have both of them do it. There's no point to them not doing any of this, right? Yeah. So we got an encounter there. We are supposed to be heading back this way. Looks like we have to come in from the north. Holy shit. So we may as well go here and deal with this. Unidentified structures, exploration points in the area, discover this POI, and enter camp to see current. What? We've got an enemy group here, so how do I fight them? I guess we don't have enough points to enter, we have to camp again. Okay. Right, how do I deal with that deck that I crafted then? I should have just finished it, right? Let's have a look. Oh, it's nearly done. Oh, man. It hasn't been finished yet. Alright, that's fine. So now we can enter the cave.
Alloy input.
My apparatus is malfunctioning due to the density of the rocks here. However, visual data confirms sentient inhabitants very likely. These corridors clearly have support beams and some basic energy connectors leading deeper inside. Proximity scans are also distorted. However, motion sensors detect activity, awaiting your input. Let's go in and announce we mean no trouble and we'd like to talk. Oh, no! Murlocs. Or whatever the hell they are, I don't know. As you move deeper, faint lights appear on the floor, guiding you towards an entrance. The door is chiseled from hard rock. Mechanical elements that allow it to move. A voice speaks through the megaphone. Please enter our home with care, Project Dweller. We offer our hospitality, but we'll defend our home if needed. Of course. Ah, you fool, it was a trap! Attack! Hello, I'm the senior house demon, or folklore as Corpo Correctness would have me say, and I am pleased to be your host. Sit, eat, let us talk. So, do you guys live here? Yes, we've survived in the fall in the caves. They were a specialized mining facility once. We managed to lock the entries and went deeper down, and we survived. Specialized mining. Yes, well, mining is perhaps the wrong term. Deep underground harvesting. A unique strain of shroom grows here. Spores produce void adhesives, we call it. It's likely why we survived. Shrooms to eat, and increased void endurance from the work conditions. Okay, well, good for you, I guess. Do you venture outside much? The world is coming back to life, you know. Yes, we know, but we've lived here for so long, the outside is too bright, too big. But while we're on the topic, the call of the outside is something I'd like to discuss. The call? Our population is small, controlled, mostly humanoid like you. Now and then, the young ones rebel. They want to see the world. We have our ways of handling it, but your arrival complicates things and presents an opportunity. I have a deal for you. Convince them to stay and be content, and we'll pay you in STLs, and one of those shards I know you seek. Before you get any ideas, only I know where it is. So I just have to torture you then, is what you're saying. Leave you alive and torture you. Cool. So he wants us to basically scare the kids into not leaving. Why do you want them to stay? That's obvious. His society will collapse if too many people leave. We'll do our best to appeal to their sense of family and duty in the community versus the dangers outside. We can apply our intimidation. Why would you have us squash the hopes of the young? We'll tell them to go to our project, and you will not stand in the way of the children's future, surely. Charm. Do I have more charm? I have 4 charm. Or we just attack them and be like, we'll teach them to be scared, yeah. No, let's help these guys. Let's intimidate. Damn, this guy has like a lot. But still, not enough energy. 52%? Whoa. I could try redrawing my cards though. Didn't really help. Okay. We got it. 47. You were given a megaphone to speak, but some of the young ones came to the room to listen as well. They looked defiant at first, but the flame in their eyes dwindled, replaced with resignation and slow acceptance. Wonderful, you have a great skill, friend. Do not fret, they will be better off here with family. As promised, your rewards. Now I must go. So we got another darkness file, a divine file, an energy shard. We gained a bunch of XP, a couple of intimidation boosts. We lost energy for it. We're at 0 energy now. There is an enemy group here though, like, I don't know how I was supposed to deal with that, so I'll just go back real quick. Can I just click on that? Oh, right, we click on the enemy group and create. Right, okay. Are they saying I have 0 chance of success? They're saying I have an 8% chance of no serious wounds. Alright, let's do it. We're over an hour with this now, but I want to see what happens when we get back to the project. What kind of systems they play with there. Alright, I'm going to put this guy down here and he will drop drones either side. And I'm going to put this guy down. Hey, not done yet. I'm going to put that guy down there. Okay. And I think we can speed up the combat. Yeah, I can. We have stuff down in the bottom here that speeds up all the combat animations, so that's good. All right, there's our dude. I'm gonna put this guy here. Do we need to restore yet? That guy did hit us somewhat hard, but I'll hold on that for now. Instead, I'm just gonna move this guy up. Oh no! He just used his resonance. And again! You're just shouting my boy to death. How dare you? That sucks. I'll make another one then. F you. I'm gonna heal myself. Yeah, I'd say that's good. We'll move him up. That's right, bring it down. Bring it down! Okay, so he's just debuffing the shit out of us now. Hey, 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 hey. Aye. I'm glad I'm drawing some health cards here because yikes. So I've lost 4 points of health there. Strategic drone, might as well get dropped down. And once again, I will heal myself. There we go. This guy only has a couple more cards to play anyway. As well as a couple of minions. Okay, we're all getting a bit of healing going on. Let's see. Resonance Protocol. Oh, hell yes. 2 can play at that game, dick. So that'll take 6 health. Is this worth putting anywhere else? This guy has 7 health. This guy has 3 health. Alright. We'll put it on him. Wipe him off the board. Boom, get fucked. Healed that dude up, that was nice. And then I'll give myself the shot. And my drone got it as well. Excellent. Oh hell yeah, he's getting fucked. I like how that bat has a baseball cap on as well, that's cool. Okay, we got 3. Okay, 3 health left. Let's see. I could put him down or him. I'm gonna put him down. But we may as well put them all down. Get all the units in. Nice. That's him dead. And we win. Nice. Awesome. We got more graves. Hannibal bears. Damn, now I want gummy bears. God damn it. Alright, we have a bit of movement left. No enemies detected. A tram. Ooh, that's on fire. Let's go in and have a look. Scan detects a seemingly primitive structure ahead, built mainly of wood, stone, simple metals, and limited magicisms. Archive suggests it is a tram, a bygone place of worship for the old gods. Whether it survived the fall or not, or was built later is unclear. The divine worship was scarce in the cities, awaiting input. Let's take a look. As you walk through the eerily empty land, the air grows thick with every step. Moldy mist slowly entangles your moves. This is bad, let's turn around. You pass the rotten remains of wood gates, their faded paint and ruined carvings of faces that seem to grimace at you in parental disappointment. Oh no. Soon you realize the path ahead is a labyrinth. Oh no. We can scout to get the hell out of here though. 28% chance. Not enough energy. Ah! We're doomed. We're doomed. No. Okay. Do I not have that energy card though? Okay, whatever. Let's try it. I will not be denied.
Success.
We got out. Mission update, you were able to find a clear path through the disruption and our connection is clear again. Excellent. I speculate that the defilement of the sacred grounds of the Shram has caused this strong reaction. Such is the way when man tampers with nature thusly. Sounds like an instance of personal opinion. Now let's gather resources and leave. Okay, cool. Right, we are going to need to camp though, because we're basically out of everything. We've got 2 energy left. Again. Is there a way to increase how much energy we get per turn? We made the booster pack. I finished crafting it. Ooh! Guard post, field officer, and entrenchment. Oh, I get to pick one. I can't keep them all? So we get summon an extra level. We can gain might. On a successful attack, lose counter. Increases the attack level, and then restore 4 points to attributes of health. And then at random, the target is chosen at random from among the valid options. We can deal 4 damage to an enemy unit, and then an additional 2 damage to a random unit. Any enemy with shields. I kind of like that. An additional passive damage card is not a bad thing. Alright. So I got my guys crafting booster packs. I got this guy doing recon. I don't know what that actually does for me, but, you know, this guy here is making... Well, they can't make any more food. They've run out of spam. So I'll have them join the recon. Alright. I'm gonna go up here. And here. I'm going to ignore all of this. Alright. What is that? Ooh, badness. 3 hours in and I got first. I know, Cool Eye. Everybody's slipping. You're going to be my own personal Mike the Donny here. Alright. We're going to go back to the project, because I have no idea what this does. Let's see what happens when we come here. I'm going to skip past all the other stuff, because we're only really checking out the demo's systems. And we've been at this a while now. An hour and a half, nearly. Mission update. Congratulations, Alloy. You have returned to the project without any irreparable bodily damage. Just the repairable kind. I am afraid that now, in proximity to my server rooms, I am detecting that my systems are rebooting, awaiting full and final implementation. As such, some of the project's functionalities, as well as your own capabilities, will remain limited. Okay, so what now?
Summary.
Feel free to explore the wasteland further, gather resources, and discover the stories of the survivors. Return to Project Thea once it is fully operational. Okay. So... what does this do here? The colony. Open up the colony management panel. So they have no energy shards. But we brought some with us. Used power to power the project, it needs 1 per season. Okay. We have a large population. That's the growth per season. Is 0. 149 supplies per season. 79 production. Currently has 79 supplies in it. Okay, I see. And we're a season in. So if we go to the city hall... I'm the mayor? When did that happen? Look at my advisor. Oh, that's cool. Wow, there's a lot to take in here. So I imagine we can just make changes here and like open up more garrison. So we have this guy here and here and here are in the garrison. These are my advisors. The combat training increases the city defender attack and health stats by 1. Increase city production by 2. Increase city seasonal supply production by 10. And then we have a council power. Interesting. Core development room. Oh, okay. Unlock new. Okay, transfer those to the print forge. Oh, we can do a breakthrough here. Okay, that does a thing. So we need 20 of these. Or do we need 5? I don't know. Whatever. We can now construct a carnival or a city mortuary. Carnival brings joy, profits, and some reason a lot of blood. Recruitment unlocks dork supplies, 20 per season. Population goes down minus 100 though. That sounds bad. That sounds very bad. May now reap the benefits of the unliving, most entirely by accident-free. Unliving garrison +1. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so... how does that work? Oh, I have to click construct now. Oh, I just unlocked 2 of... oh, okay. Construct, sure. We've now given them the energy shards from here as well. Okay. Right. Tower of Commerce, what does this have? So these are recruits. So these people who can come out into the waste with me, I guess? Human minions, human minions... human minions. Okay. So we can unlock human rare. I guess then we can get unliving in here when we get that mortuary made. Collect supplies from the transfer and sale panel before purchasing emergency supplies. Okay. So this is what we have in our expedition. So I can move stuff over and be like, yeah, you guys can have all of this, because we don't need it with us, I suppose. I will take the food with me, though. They're a cooking element, so I'll take those. Okay, let's have a look. 11 health, 11 health, are they all the same? That guy's got 20 health. But a whole load of ones and stuff. Extra medical. 3 strength, 4 strength, 2 defense. You know what, we'll take this guy. Can I... Selecting recruit constitutes your agreement to all the terms and conditions herein. The recruit acknowledges that the perils of service included, but not limited to, bodily harm or death, and accepts such risks as a condition and participation without compensation. Nice. Alright. Research lab. Whoa. Lab rats escaped, research temporarily suspended. Okay, fine. In other words, can't do that yet. City Council management manages crises that appear in the city. Combined skill of the council members and power when facing challenges. Each skill calculated based on the mayor's skill, plus 100% from the advisors. So it's basically the same as all the other skill checks. Garrisons with armed squad is automatically deployed in case of an attack. City has a limit of 3 squads, can be extended with defensive buildings, and wounded squads will regain strength over time. Okay. Interesting. So this is the city management side of things then. Excellent. So we gave them 2 energy shards, and they will need those. They're currently building a mortuary, which is going to need 200 development. So 79 per turn, basically. So that'll be done in several turns. Cool. And then the Tower of Commerce is where we get new recruits. We can transfer all of our crap. Actually, we didn't need those, did we? Let me move those. All the crap we have, we can transfer. I don't know if they need any of this in the project, but anyway. Is that what it's worth as well? I guess this is what it's worth, right? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay. And then, yeah, you, I guess, go back out and continue dealing with the stuff in the wasteland. How big is the map? Holy cow. Map is big. Map is very big. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's a sizable wasteland to get around, and I guess each one of these is its own region. And the idea is you'd need to go out there and deal with these threats to get rid of them. This looks like a plane crash over there. Yeah, these regions activated will spawn enemy groups on the map and contribute toward world difficulty and progression. So the more you leave places unchecked, the more enemies will spawn, which is really, really neat. So I guess I can manage the colony as well remotely. I don't need to be at the project, right? So, yeah. And then we've got our food place here, and we can choose for consumption, so we can actually tell them to eat the food there. We can equip people here. Yep, that was a... I guess that's a tool as much as anything else. A gadget, yeah. So that gave us an engineering boost. That's pretty neat. Can I give him one as well? Okay, no. That's weird that items up here that are also equipped, they stay up here. But I guess it's a user-friendly feature. They have a green circle to let you know they're equipped. Okay. And they can only have certain types of stuff. Like this human, I can give him this. There you go. You got that. Nice. And then we've got group skills, modifiers we can't get, and then we've got all of this stuff. So this is our deck. And we can edit it. I didn't notice this. So we can add things like off to the side and be like, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take experimental. It's kind of, you know, worrisome. Or I can leave it in. So as we get more cards, we can keep on putting our favorite cards into the deck. Excellent. I like this camp system as well, where you just basically say, every time we do camp, everybody do this. It's quick, it's lean, not cumbersome. Nice. Anyway, guys, we've spent an hour and a half with this game. I think we got a good slice of it. This has been a look at Project Thea. For those of you that are just joining us, by Muha Games and Eerie Forest Studios, coming out 20th of November, right there, this year. So this comes out next month. If you like what you've seen here, come here, hit that wishlist button. You know, make sure you're in the actual game and not the demo when you hit the wishlist button. Wishlist the game, not the demo entry. And let the devs know that you're excited for the game. So, yeah.